Welcome back. You have invited him into your home for years, and today Dr. Phil kicks off season 20 of the Dr. Phil Show. Dr. Phil McGraw joins us live this morning to talk about what we can expect. Dr. Phil, glad to see you.
Stella, good morning.
Good morning. Congratulations on starting season 20. What a big milestone. What are you looking forward to the most, and what can we expect?
Well, season 20 is a milestone. We're very proud. The team here is all excited about it, and we've got so many things coming up. And it begins with an exclusive interview we have today. People will remember this headline because it's just been very recent. But it deals with Jamie and Elijah Snow. It's a couple out of Dallas, Arlington, Texas, actually, that went to Cancun for their 10th wedding anniversary. And on July 18th, Jamie Snow reached out at 4 in the morning to kind of touch her husband as you do in bed at night, and he wasn't there. And she got up and started looking for him, got security involved, and a few hours later finds out that he's been discovered at the resort next door, hanging out of a basement window, dead. No reason for him to have left the resort, no reason for him to be back in this mechanical area, no reason for him to be in this window. And they say, oh, just an accident. He just got caught in this window and was asphyxiated. Police won't help her. She has to bribe them to even get a picture of the body. She's down there alone. They're stonewalling her. When he finally gets to a nursing home, she has to manipulate the body with her own hands to get pictures to document bruising because she thinks he's been beaten to death. And this is an exclusive interview with her talking about that because she thinks they're covering this whole thing up and that her husband's been murdered in Cancun, Mexico, and nobody will listen. So she's here to talk about that and tell this story and ask for some help in trying to get some attention to this and some help with trying to figure out, what do I do with my children? What do I say to them? How do I accommodate this? It is a tragic, heartbreaking story.
Yeah, clearly she doesn't believe the Mexican authorities. How is she doing now? I mean, this has only been a couple months.
It really, it's just been a few months, and it's very raw with her. And, you know, Stella, this is the number one stressor that you can experience in life. Loss of a loved one, unexpectedly and violently. This is top of the list, and it has sent her spinning. She is strong, she is courageous, she is committed to getting justice for her husband, but she also has to find her way to some balance because she has these two children depending on her.
Yeah.
So she has a very steep hill to climb, which is why she chose to talk to me when everybody in the United States was trying to talk to her. Every media outlet in the world was trying to interview her, but she wanted to talk to me because she not only wants to bring attention to it, but figure out how to accommodate to this moving forward.
Yeah, looking forward to that interview, and hopefully she does get answers in weeks, months, maybe years to come. Starting season 20, Dr. Phil, how has this show just changed for you over the years?
You know, Stella, the changes have really been driven by society. When we started 20 years ago, for example, there was no Facebook, there was no Twitter, there was no social media platforms. And so we didn't have phenomenon like cyberbullying, for example. We didn't have people getting scammed on the internet in every sort of way. We didn't have stolen identities and love scams with people having their entire retirements stolen from them. There were so many things that didn't even exist then that we're having to manage and educate on a weekly basis here. The challenges have changed, and we've had to evolve with those because the people's needs have shifted, and the kids today are getting sophisticated so much faster that we've had to evolve with all of that. So the show has changed dramatically over the last 20 years.
Well, and TikTok, you have 7 million followers on TikTok, quite a success there. I actually love your videos because you're filming yourself, right? Super relevant.
Well, you know, you gotta meet your viewers and your audience where they are, and I think I deal with such sometimes heavy topics and stuff. It's good for people to see kind of the other side, that you can have some fun and make fun of yourself sometimes as well.
I love that. I love that. I actually really enjoy seeing them. You just celebrated a birthday. Happy birthday, by the way.
Yeah, how about that? Still kicking.
So, yes, yes, and very successful at what you're doing. Also, let me ask you this, Dr. Phil, your marriage. You've had a successful marriage for what now, 45 years? What is the secret?
We just celebrated our 45th anniversary, and I tell you, people make the mistake of thinking the relationships are 50-50, and they really aren't. They're 100-100. It's all about committing all in and allowing your partner to be 100% of who they are and supporting everything they do in every way. And I married way over my head, no question about it. And Robin has been so great in supporting me being who I am and all the things that I do. And I've tried to do the same thing with her. And, that's so important that we don't try to change the person we married, but accept and support who they are. And I think she and I have been really good at doing that over the last 45 years.
Yeah, I mean, we see her every day after your show. I mean, as the show is ending, she's always there. So it's great to see. Again, Dr. Phil, season 20 today on CBS 8. Thank you so much for joining us, and a big congratulations again on this huge milestone.
Thank you, Stella.
Great to see you.